I'm in such a bad mood right now, so I'm eating strawberries and cream. I'm watching Gilmore Girls and it's helping just a little bit.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Rory's teeth just broke off. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So for today's video, I thought I would do a little bit of a list of what, in my opinion, is trends that will never go out of style. There's a lot of discourse online at the moment about trends and micro trends and how they're caused by TikTok and how bad they are for the environment. And whilst that is a whole other story, I do agree with them, and I do believe that trends are ultimately not great, especially with how fast they're changing and how much we're consuming them. And something that I struggle with a lot is I struggle to get out of the mindset of following trends. And sometimes I believe that I can't think of anything to wear that's not a trend, which isn't true at all. And I also did another video about fitting into aesthetics, and without rambling on too long, sometimes I think it's difficult to get your head out of the mindset of either following trends or following an aesthetic. So I thought I would kind of make a bit of a list for you guys of some trends which basically never go out of style. So these would be good pieces for you to kind of invest in, decent ones for your wardrobe, because you know that you can wear them for years to come. And I think that's an important thing. I'm not saying don't follow trends, don't buy statement pieces, don't buy funky pieces and stuff, but it's good to have a wardrobe with not basics, but some good staples. If you enjoy videos like this and other fashion content such as plus size fashion content, fashion in film, trends, how to style videos, haul videos, all sorts, make sure you do subscribe down below. It's quick, easy and free, and it makes me smile. It makes me smile a really big smile, so make sure you do that. So I will just get straight into my list of trends that will never go out of style. So the first thing that I believe will never go out of style is Doc Martens. Now, Doc Martens have a very long history. They were originally a workers' boot, but even in the last 10 years, they've featured in so many different trends. So obviously at the moment, lots of people are wearing the, are they called the platform Jane boots? I'm not sure, just the regular long black Docs, which are platform ones. The Doc Martens sandals have been really trendy. I remember in the 2010s, 2014, 2015 time, the Oxford Docs were really trendy. I've got a pair of those, but they were super trendy on grunge Tumblr and stuff. But not even just that, Docs were a major staple in the 90s with kind of the 90s grunge vibe. But even in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the mod culture and the Northern Soul culture in England, and Vivienne Westwood, and very punky and stuff, they've always been a big thing. And I feel throughout history they have been typically more punk and grunge. Even so, like I said, they did originate as a worker shoe, but nowadays people are styling them and they look really kind of sleek and classy and a bit less grungy. Yeah, if you're looking for a good boot to invest in, 100% would say Doc Martens. Oh, and they do vegan leather as well, so if you're vegan, that's a good option. The next item on my list, which I think will never go out of style, is leather jackets. So what I would say with a leather jacket, if you're looking to invest in a good one, is to try and find a style that you like, because I believe that leather jackets will never go out of style, but there has been lots of different types of leather jackets over the years. So at the moment, the leather jacket that's kind of in style is sort of the leather blazer, the Matrix style coat, which I really love, and I've just got one. I didn't invest in a expensive one, it was about 20 quid. But throughout the years, leather jackets have always been in style, kind of the biker jackets, the aviator jackets. Leather jackets have also been seen on the runway quite a lot. Brands such as Hermes and Mugler have featured a lot of leather in their shows recently. Also, I feel like leather jackets are like a staple to the model off-duty look. Gigi Hadid, Kendall Jenner, all of the models, they always wear leather jackets, and I feel like they're such a timeless piece as well. Obviously there is the classic black leather jacket, but you can have colourful leather. I always think like a tan or like brown leather jacket looks great, and also I really want to get sort of like a burgundy, purpley red leather jacket. I think that would be sick. Another staple, which I think is a trend that will never go out of style, is white button-ups, or just kind of like button-ups in general, but usually white button-ups. So I love white button-up shirts because I feel like they can be really, really feminine. I also like it because I am really like admiring more masculine and like androgynous fashion recently, and I feel like an oversized white button-up shirt really kind of ties that look together. But at the same time, the exact same shirt could make an outfit look really kind of like sort of like sleek, and like I don't want to say it, but I don't know how else to describe it, but like girl boss vibe. My white button-up shirt, which I absolutely love, is from Monkey. I think it was probably about 20 or 30 pounds, and I love it. I just think like a white button-up shirt is such a staple. You can like do it up, tuck it into trousers. I literally wear mine undone like a jacket. I feel like you would see it a lot in the 90s as sort of that like girlfriend wearing their boyfriend's shirt as a dress kind of look. I just love it. The next trend I believe will never go out of style is florals. I don't think florals will ever go out of style. I feel like I used to hate them when I was like a younger teenager, but I really like them now. I love like ditzy florals. I feel like at the moment sort of the larger print sort of 70s florals is in style. Even like the sort of antique-y William Morris style florals, I think that's really cute as well. I do think it's difficult because I know that florals can often be overdone, and I especially feel that in plus size fashion, for some reason the designers are obsessed with floral, which is so frustrating because it's like that one specific type of floral which I hate, but that's just my personal opinion. Florals have been seen all throughout history, but yeah, I have a newfound love of florals, and I do believe it will never truly go out of style, so I do think invest in some good floral pieces. Oh, so the next thing that I don't think will ever go out of style is graphic t-shirts, and as I was doing research into this, it was so interesting. So graphic t-shirts, I know that they have like their dips and like not everyone wants to wear them, but graphic t-shirts have been a staple in so many people's wardrobes for so long now. And I think the interesting and cool thing about graphic t-shirts is they almost always make some sort of statement, and I think that's just going to increase more and more and more because people want to make their own personal statements. Graphic t-shirts are an item which is really, really thriftable, but there has been so many iconic graphic t-shirts throughout history, and just to name a few, there is the Choose Life graphic t-shirt, Superman graphic t-shirts, there's the iconic Frankie Says Relax t-shirt. There's so many, and there's so many like new and old trends within graphic t-shirts. I feel like Kate Moss used to really be a fan of graphic t-shirts, and I love them. I just feel like you can pair them with so many things, and like it elevates an outfit which is jeans and a t-shirt to like such a more complex level. The next trend, which I don't think will ever go out of style, is gold jewellery. Now, I've got to say I am very biased here because I have always been a gold jewellery person. I have always favoured gold jewellery over silver jewellery, but I feel like gold jewellery which is well made, it won't tarnish, it won't break, I feel like that's a good staple to invest in. Gold jewellery looks great when it's like layered up. I feel like Lenny Ozark does the perfect job of layering loads of gold jewellery, but also just a simple gold ring, a simple pair of gold earrings just looks so classy, so sleek, so put together. And I feel like gold jewellery looks nice on a lot of skin tones as well. Again, I can't really comment for silver jewellery because I just have like absolutely no interest in it, which I know is bad of me. But I feel like gold pieces suit a lot of skin tones. And I've seen a lot of examples of gold pieces throughout history. I actually found such a cool advert, I can't remember what the brand was, but it was from the 70s, and I'll put that on the screen because I just think it looks sick. Next trend I think will never go out of style is chunky knits. So kind of sporting that for this video. Chunky knits are something which I feel like are never like in the limelight of trends per se, but they are always a staple, and they have been throughout history as well. I feel like the cheesy jumpers of like the 70s and the 80s, they were such a solid staple, and like I still find stuff like that in thrift shops today, so it obviously lasts a long time. Chunky knits have also been seen on the runway. Places like Acne Studios do some absolutely gorgeous chunky knitted jumpers. Also, Isabel Marant has featured some chunky knits on her runway shows as well. So even so, it seems like more of a cozy, comfortable item. We are definitely seeing it in a runway and like model setting, which just shows that it can be dressed up as well. And I just love chunky knitted jumpers. Don't get me wrong, like I love a good sweatshirt, but I just feel like in autumn and winter, there's nothing that feels cozier than wearing a nice comfy knitted jumper. And as well with knitted jumpers, I feel like if you buy good quality, they will last year after year. I feel like in my wardrobe, the things I've had for longest is like comfy knitted jumpers. So the next trend, which I don't think is ever gonna go out of style, is trench coats. So I feel like trench coats are such a classy and classic item to have in your wardrobe. I don't actually own one, but I have been scouring the internet for a plus size trench coat. If anyone has any suggestions, leave them down below because I'm desperate to get a classic tan trench coat. So trench coats have been worn by people of all genders for such a long time throughout history now, and I feel like trench coats are great for autumn and winter, but they're also a really good transitional piece because quite often it's a bit more of a thinner and like cooling material. So I definitely do think if you were to buy a trench coat, you would not only get use out of it every year, but quite often throughout the year. Trench coats again have been seen quite a lot on the runway. Obviously the classic Burberry trench coat, and also Maison Margiela has experimented quite a lot with trench coats. And also I learnt this and also I learnt this when I was doing research, but I didn't know it was like a thing to have different ways that you tie the ties on a trench coat. Like I just think that's so cool. Like a trench coat is such a classic, not basic, but like a classic item, but you can like customize the way that you tie the ties. I just think that's so cute. Yeah, like a trench coat will instantly make your outfit look so much more put together. I've seen people literally wear trench coats with like trainers, joggers and jumpers, which is normally an outfit which like is a bit more of a comfy outfit, let's say. But if you slap a trench coat on top of that, like that looks so good. So I love trench coats because they're so versatile. And I feel like with a lot of items of clothing, it seems like they might fit into one aesthetic. And a long time ago, I thought like, oh, a trench coat fits into the Parisian aesthetic, which is that even an aesthetic? I don't know. But I feel like a trench coat is so versatile and like so many people could wear it. Like I could easily style down in 10 different ways with a trench coat. So yeah, I definitely think a trench coat is a staple. Sorry for the lighting, it's getting a bit dark now. You can tell it's coming into autumn. So the next trend, which I don't think will ever go out of style, and I don't think anyone can argue with me on this, but denim. Specifically denim jeans. Denim has literally been around since like the 1800s or the 1600s, I don't know. But I know that women didn't wear denim jeans for a long time, so I don't care about the rest of history. I only care about women. But denim jeans were worn by women in the 60s, 70s, the 80s, all sorts. And I love seeing the different styles of denim throughout history. And I think obviously be careful what type of denim you buy, because certain type of denim might go out of fashion really quickly. But denim as a whole is a trend which I don't think will go out of style. For example, throughout history, we've had sort of the high waist denim mum jeans, we've had skinny jeans, we've had flared jeans, boyfriend fit jeans, straight cut jeans, ripped jeans, all sorts, lots of different types of denim jeans. And whilst some denim jeans, such as those extreme ripped jeans, haven't stayed in fashion. I do think most of them on a whole has. Now, I know there's this whole debate about skinny jeans, and I personally don't really wear skinny jeans, but like I would not say that skinny jeans are like not stylish anymore. But I do think like you can't really go wrong with a pair of straight cut jeans. You can just style it so many ways. Like, I don't need to explain to you different celebrities that have worn denim because it's endless. So the next trend, which I don't think will ever go out of style, I did have to think about it a bit because I wasn't sure if I did think it would go out of style or I didn't think it would go out of style. Ultimately, I decided I didn't think it would go out of style. And that trend is flannel shirts. So I feel like flannel shirts have been a thing ever since I've sort of been conscious of fashion and what I'm wearing, so like early teens and stuff. But I did kind of have to delve deeper and see how it had been in and out of style throughout the years. But flannel shirts have actually been around for a long time. Obviously they are typically like a worker's item worn by people who are doing lots of manual labor, but that typically means that flannel shirts are built quite durable, and if you buy a flannel shirt you can probably have it in your wardrobe for a long time. Now, I don't think flannel shirts are as versatile as some of the things on this list, but I still do think they can be worn a lot and they suit so many people. I personally love wearing flannels kind of like as sort of like a bit of a jacket, but we have seen that in recent years with the shacket or whatever that is, like a shirt jacket. I still don't really understand what they are, but they have been around for a long time. And if you do own a flannel shirt, I am planning to do a video on my channel on how to style flannel shirts, so just keep an eye out on that. That should be up sometime in September. Another benefit to flannel shirts as well is it's such a thriftable item as well, and I personally think that a thrifted flannel shirt is better than a brand new one because it just feels so much more like softer and like worn in. And the good thing about flannel shirts as well is they don't tend to be too pricey, especially if you thrift a flannel shirt. Like, personally in the UK, I would say that you don't really need to spend any more than £15 on one, and even then I think that's generous. But yeah, I'd say invest in a good flannel shirt. Try and think of what colours suit your skin tone, what colours kind of go well with your like colour palette that you tend to wear, and choose a good flannel shirt and experiment with different ways to style it. And the next and the final thing on my list of trends, which I think will never go out of style, is high-waisted pants and high-waisted jeans, trousers, bottoms, all sorts. So high-waisted trousers are such a staple for me that like I struggle to grasp the concept of any trousers or skirts or bottoms which aren't high-waisted. High-waisted trousers have obviously been seen a lot on the runway, but also a lot of off-duty models tend to sport them in their looks. For example, Bella Hadid often wears high-waisted trousers, and I just love the look of like a high-waisted, really baggy trouser, but also high-waisted like slim fit trousers. And it's not just trousers as well, like jeans, high-waisted jeans, like don't get me started about low-waisted jeans, just don't. I feel like the sort of high-waisted light wash denim mum jeans in the 80s were like really iconic, and obviously in the 2010s we had the high-waisted journey jeans, the super skinny jeans. And even so, the little micro trends like that come in and out of fashion. I feel like high-waisted as a silhouette as a whole won't really come out of fashion. I feel like it flatters like every body type, especially now that like low-waisted things are on trend. You can still invest in like high-waisted pieces if that's something that you like. So yeah guys, that's all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to sort of put out a video which would be helpful for you guys in knowing what pieces to invest in, what pieces to maybe not invest in so much. But also I think it's sometimes interesting to see the history of these items. I think it's really interesting looking into trends because I feel like sometimes something will be on trend and we'll kind of be brainwashed to think like we love that item and that item is like the be all and end all, but it's not, and in a few months time no one's going to like it anymore. So I would always encourage you to just kind of try your best to figure out what your personal style is, which is a really difficult thing, but you're going to save yourself so much money and like effort and time in the long run, and also it's so much better for the environment. I feel like this guide is a really good resource for you guys to help you build up a wardrobe full of pieces that you absolutely love. So yeah, that is all for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave me a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a nice comment as well. That's all for now. I hope you are doing well, and I should hopefully see you on Thursday for another new video. Love you, goodbye.